Hey guys, back for the 1979 Gimme 10 video. Last one, obviously, so I had fun doing this. Cheers to Fred, Big Star, for coming up with the thread idea. I might do the 80s. I think he's going to continue with the 80s. I might do that one. We'll see. But yeah, let's get into it. I just showed this record recently in my recent pickups, but it is from 79, so figures. It's a big album too, in my opinion. Universe Zero, Heresy. Belgian progressive rock, prog rock band. Usually all instrumental, although there are some vocals on this. But like I said in my other video, my update, one of the darkest albums I've ever heard, I think. Be it vocal-wise or just sound-wise, the music. Definitely one of the darkest albums I've ever heard. This is the UK pressing, I believe, or the French pressing. I think it's the UK pressing. Let me see. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, it's French pressing. I think there's like a European or a UK pressing and then a French pressing. So, like I said, if you're into that dark, really dark prog stuff, definitely check this out. Fantastic music regardless, but if you're not into the darker side of music, you're not going to enjoy it. Moving into some jazz, because you know I can't do a video without showing some jazz. Billy Bang Sextet featuring Frank Lowe, Sweet Space. Fantastic album. Really enjoy this one. I know I've talked about this one before as well, but Billy Bang on violin, Frank Lowe, tenor sax, Luther Thomas on alto sax, Butch Morris on cornet, Curtis Clark on piano, Wilbur Morris on bass, Steve McCall on drums. Really, really good lineup. Kind of a free out there, atonal, for sure, type of jazz. If that's your thing, then you'll definitely enjoy this. Like I said, I love it. I think it's fantastic. Moving on to something not as free, but probably more well known. Chico Freeman, Spirit Sensitive. Hard bop, post bop stuff. I believe he's playing all standards on this album. Excuse me. They're all covers. I don't think anything is his. On Indian Navigation with Cecil McBee, Billy Hart, John Hicks, and Don Moy. Definitely straddles that line between avant-garde, free, post-bop, but he never really crosses it to the completely free avant realm, so kind of staying in that more hard bop post type of style, but still fantastic album. Highly recommend it. If you're gonna pick up anything from Chico Freeman, this might be one that you should get. I know most of his stuff is great, but this is probably my favorite so far. I think called something Fire Within or Spirit Within is a great album too. I think it's Fire Within. One that I have Chris Cole to thank for is he put me onto this one originally a while back, and I've loved it ever since. I know I've mentioned it before, but definitely have to show it again. Carlo Vinci Jr., Piper of Dreams. Kind of a one-man band. Still not really sure how to describe this correctly. Kind of a psych-jazz type record, I guess. Varying styles on this. Really cool though. Really, really great stuff. Definitely recommend checking this out or picking up if you can find it. It's rare, but usually not expensive when it does pop up. At least that's been the case for me. From New Jersey. I believe New Jersey area. But fantastic playing. I believe it's just him on this record. I always forget. So he plays soprano and tenor saxes, electric and acoustic pianos, electric bass, guitar, recorders, drum set, percussion instruments. Gary Dates plays drums in on 2 tracks. Other than that, it's all Carlo Vinci, so great stuff. A recent album that I got, I think this is from 2016, 2015 maybe, reissue, Thesda, Spaced Out. A really, really cool, funky jazz record. Really funky, funk monster, I would say, actually. Just got some credits and stuff on the back, lyrics. Yeah, not much to say about this. Thomas Crawford leads the group. But great stuff. Like I said, really, really funky. A funkster thing, definitely check this out. The OGs go for quite a bit, but luckily it's been reissued, so reissue sounds good, no complaints. Definitely worth checking out. In my last video, I showed a few of this guy's releases, and finishing up with this one, Horace Tapscott and the Pan-African People's Orchestra live at IUCC. Another fantastic piece from Horace Tapscott. Spiritual, for your times. Ended up getting this straight from the label when they had it for a decent price. They still do from time to time. They drop their prices. I know sometimes they're really high, sometimes they come down, but yeah, I would definitely recommend getting this if you're into that Nimbus West Horace Tapscott sound at all. Definitely. Kind of a long album, double LP, but totally worth it. Quite large group there, as well as you can see on the front. But all great players. Few really well-known ones too. Michael Session plays on this. David Bryant, Everett Brown Jr., Adele Sebastian. Yeah, you guys know who's in the Pan-African People's Orchestra. If you don't, definitely check out Horace Tapscott or just the Pan-African People's Orchestra. I know he played with others as well. Next up, Michael Gregory Jackson, with Gifts. Kind of a more jazz fusion, funky times, vocal jazz. He does sing on this, but I enjoy it. I think it's good. Jay Hoggard, I believe he plays vibes. It's pretty cool. Always enjoyed him. Firon Aklaf on drums, Jerome Harris on guitar. I just lost the lineup. There it is. Marty Elric on flute, and Fred Hopkins on bass. Probably a really well-known album out of all Gregory Michael Jackson's releases. This is probably his most well-known on the Novice label, or Novus, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but cheap and really solid, so. A lot of them seem to be promo copies, or at least have that promo sticker there, so. Moving on to some Latin-tinged flavor. This is so I always mess up the name. Noel Jukes and the Dr. Legato Express. And the album name is Just Passing Through. So a cheap one, but a good one. You usually find this for probably under 10 bucks. I got this sealed for under 10 bucks. When I think Chris Cole actually posted it again. Thanks to Chris. A bunch of us ended up grabbing this. So really nice, kind of a post-bop with Latin flavor. So not much more to say about this, but worth checking out. I don't know if it's online, if there's any samples online, but it's cheap enough that you could probably grab it just to check it out. So like I said, it shouldn't be, don't pay more than like 10 bucks for this, because I don't think, yeah, it doesn't go for more than that. So if it does, someone's probably just trying to make money off it. Or being greedy, whatever. Obviously you're trying to make money, but you know what I mean. Next up, String Trio of New York. Wow, that happens when I try to rush. Yeah, so first string, and it's obviously a trio, but Billy Bang on violin, James Emery on guitar, mandolin, and John Lindberg on bass. I believe this is their first debut record on Black Saint. Always loved the Black Saint label. Yeah. So it is all strings, as you can imagine. No percussion instruments, nothing like that. So if that's not your thing, you might not enjoy this, but I think it's great. A really nice mix, kind of improvisation and you know, written tracks as well. But yeah, they don't, like I said, they do go out there, but reel it back in as well. They kind of stay in between that mix of, like I said, improv and last one here, and maybe my favorite from this stack. Horse Capcut's pretty good too, but maybe my favorite. Cadona, another trio record. Colin Walcott, Don Cherry, Nana Vasconcelos. Fantastic stuff. World fusion, free jazz, avant-garde on the ECM label. So, highly recommend this one. Any other records really, but first one's a great place to start. Yeah, check it out. Usually not too expensive either. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Sorry, someone's pulled up in front of the house, so I'm just seeing who it is. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, I really enjoyed doing this. Might be back for the 80s. Not sure yet. But see you guys later. Peace.